You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, I cannot tell you the last time I actually watched Undisputed with Skip and Shannon. It's probably actually been over a year, probably a little bit longer than that. Now, I've actually seen clips here every now and then, but I have not been a consistent watcher of that show in many, many years. I mean, once the sports world went kind of full political, during 2020, I was pretty much out. And I remember Skip and Shannon actually being on Undisputed around the whole time of George Floyd, and they weren't even talking about sports. It was all politics, just like ESPN First Take. Now, Shannon Sharpe, he has departed Undisputed. We knew that. We knew that he would actually be leaving after the conclusion of the NBA Finals. And what happened? The day after the NBA Finals were over, Shannon Sharpe announced, yep, I am out of here. But I did not know that Undisputed has not been on the air ever since then. Yeah, it's been, 3 weeks or so now since Undisputed has actually been on the air. There has been no Undisputed. And there will not be Undisputed until like sometime in August. So it's going to be like a 2-month layoff. That is a very, very long time. Now, of course, Skip Bayless still does have his podcast. And he did announce that Undisputed would be returning. Kind of caught me by surprise. I thought that they would actually probably have some guests come in with Skip Bayless. Not the case. They were just not on the air. Now, in a video I did weeks ago, I was actually talking about some rumors, difficulties that Fox is actually having finding someone to actually replace Shannon Sharpe. Because make no mistake about it, guys, Undisputed is Skip Bayless's show. He has the final say on pretty much everything. It was actually Skip Bayless that actually recruited Shannon Sharpe to actually come onto Undisputed in the first place. And now, guys, those rumors about having trouble finding a replacement for Shannon Sharpe seems all to be true. Check this out, guys, on Front Office Sports. Real reason why Skip Bayless is Undisputed taking 2 months off. So let's go ahead and dive into this article here on Front Office Sports. It says, quote, LeBron isn't the only one in the lab this summer. Can't wait to unveil Undisputed just in time for football season. That was the surprise tweet from Skip Bayless on Wednesday, cheerily explaining why his morning show will go dark for more than 2 months before returning on August 28th. So pretty much September is when they're coming back. The image of Nutty Professor Skip mixing up a new secret formula in the Embrace Debate Lab is cute, but like many of Bayless's statements, it's not accurate. Sources tell Front Office Sports. Instead, the risky 2-month layoff was driven by Bayless and FS1's management's inability to find a replacement for Shannon Sharpe, says sources. There are plenty of potential Sharpe successors, ranging from the layoff of Keyshawn Johnson and Max Kellerman at ESPN to FS1 personalities LaShawn McCoy. I thought he was actually going to be the front runner, but I guess that's kind of died off. Nick Wright, Emmanuel Acho, and Joy Taylor. Now, I guess now that ESPN has done a ton of layoffs, guys, I mean, I guess Skip could have the pick of the litter if he actually wanted someone from ESPN. But the thing is, man, the rumors were that Skip is very, very difficult to actually work with. He wants you to pretty much be on Skip Bayless's time because Skip Bayless, I don't know how he actually does it, but this guy wakes up like at 2 a.m. and he's ready to go really, really early in the morning and prepare for the show. And he has the final say on everything. So that's probably the major reason why they have had trouble finding someone. It says here, so any Sharpe successors would walk into Fox's Los Angeles studio knowing they will not be his equal either in salary or the show's direction. Now, that wouldn't be a surprise either because Skip Bayless was the draw for Undisputed in the first place. It wasn't Shannon Sharpe. It just wasn't. I mean, Skip Bayless is pretty much the godfather of debate. I've said that before. Back when on ESPN, when they had Cold Pizza, they actually cut out segments called First and 10, and they would actually play those 30-minute segments over there on ESPN, and then eventually they just revamp Cold Pizza into First Take because of Skip Bayless. In his heart, the 71-year-old godfather of Embrace Debate doesn't want to work with anybody except his, quote, brother from another mother, Stephen A. Smith at ESPN. The thing is, Stephen A. Smith is under contract with ESPN, and he survived the layoffs because ESPN knows that Stephen A. Smith is the draw over there. Now, if Stephen A. Smith was to actually be laid off by ESPN, I don't think there's any doubt that Stephen A. would actually be the pick for Skip Bayless. I mean, it'll be a no-brainer because we know how much Stephen A. and Skip actually love each other. They are super duper close. But also, by the way, Lil Wayne is actually going to play a bigger part in the show as well. And Skip had already came out and said that a few weeks back as well. But at the time, I didn't know that that Undisputed was actually off the air. So Lil Wayne is definitely going to have a bigger role to play in Undisputed. Now, I'm pretty sure also, guys, they're actually going to change the name because, of course, Shannon Sharpe is not there anymore. They're going to have to call it, I guess, Undisputed with Skip and whatever, or just change it to the Skip Bayless Show. I don't know. I'm pretty sure, they're just going to revamp it to whoever they actually get on the show with Skip Bayless. But what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of Undisputed being off of the air for 2 months because they're having trouble finding someone to actually replace Shannon Sharpe? So pretty much, I guess this is going to be like a month and a half from now, because whoever they get, the person may not actually be in LA at the time. So he's going to have to move, find a place to live, all this other stuff. So it's going to be a minute, man. It is going to be a minute. It's going to be well over 2 months. It's going to be more like 2.5 months. Hopefully they're going to have to find somebody, I believe, in the next couple of weeks. And maybe there'll be an announcement. But if people are, having a problem with Skip Bayless, it may actually take longer. I mean, what are the odds, guys, that this thing actually drags on longer because of Skip Bayless's personality? I mean, there's a lot of people in the media, guys, that actually don't like Skip Bayless. Some people don't want to work with him. So it could be even more of a challenge. But we will have to see, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.